All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Nightshift podcast. Now, what we have prepared for our audience today is a delightful discussion mixed with a little bit of fava beans and some Chianti. We're going to talk about a February thriller that released in 1991 and still resonates today. And some movies really do become bigger than what they are meant to. This is one of those. This movie swept every award show. It got 5 Oscars tonight. We're talking Silence of the Lambs. Let's go. Hello, Clarice.
Boys, Migs.
Migsy, welcome. Welcome. This might be our first serial killer thriller that we've done on the pod. Am I wrong?
I think you're right.
Am I right?
I think it is. I can't believe it's been this long.
It's been a long time.
Because we talk about it all the time.
We talk about it. Hello, Clarice.
This one definitely influenced my life the most.
You think so?
Why?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I am getting a lot of James Gum vibes from you. That's true.
It's so like you can look back and reference it like a million different ways. So.
That is true.
And my impersonations, aside from Christopher Walken, probably this movie.
I gotta say, doing the research for this movie was eye-opening in a lot of different ways, because I've seen the movie, I don't know, a dozen plus times. A lot of times it's in clips. I don't really watch it like all the way through all the time. But the research is pretty interesting. So I'll get into some of it right now. This movie comes out in 91. We have Jodie Foster playing Clarice. She's not the only one up for that role. We'll get into casting stuff as well. This is probably the first Anthony Hopkins role that you know of as, oh, damn, who is that guy? That's Anthony Hopkins. Since this movie, you see him and you're like, oh, that's Anthony Hopkins.
Like Legends of the Fall.
Bingo. But this is the movie that makes him. Scott Glenn plays Jack Crawford. He's the head of the FBI. Ted Levine plays Buffalo Bill. And then we have Anthony Heald playing Dr. Chilton, who he's a slimy little shit. And some chick named Brooke Smith playing Catherine Martin. Not a lot of memorable, there's a lot of memorable characters, not necessarily memorable actors from this movie besides the 3 mains. And the interesting thing about Anthony Hopkins, he's in this movie for 16 minutes.
Really?
16 minutes.
Wow.
And
Takes the
basically
whole movie.
wins the movie.
Is
Right.
this our second Ted Levine?
Oh, it is, because he was in Shutter Island.
Yeah, with the
yeah,
weird
he was
ass,
the-
like, what if I cut your head off? Would you be mad at me?
Would you like it if I cut your head off? Actually, no, I fucking wouldn't, you
Yeah.
psycho.
You're the same as me.
Shavers me. Go to the shavers me. This movie has a budget of 19 mil.
Wow.
Is that big at the time, or is that?
No, but do you want to guess how much it returned?
Oh, yeah, I will guess.
Go.
I'll say 273.
Fuck, you're close. 272. Yeah.
What?
Wow. I was going to go way lower. I would say like 100 or something.
No, dude, this one. So this is like a 14x return. It's one of the most profitable movies ever made. Definitely from the early 90s. It comes out in like February of that year, which if you're going to get Oscars, you usually don't come out earlier in the year. It's usually later in the preceding year. This movie wins 5 in like every major category.
That good.
It's that good. It's one of 3 movies ever to win Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay. The other 2 are movies that you've never fucking heard of before in your life. One of them came out in 1934 called It Happened One Night. The other one is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1970.
Yeah, it's a big movie.
It's a big movie. I guarantee you neither one of us has seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So
I've heard of it.
It's Jack Nicholson.
it is. It is.
That
Speaking
was a book
of,
too, right?
it was.
Oh, was he up for Hannibal?
You got it. But
My God, dude.
do you think it's a different movie?
Yeah, because he's kind of like, he's got this built-in like funniness to him, whereas Anthony
He kinda
Hopkins doesn't. He just looks like a Nazi scientist.
That is true.
Like there's no funny parts of him.
No.
Ain't funny.
Well, I think you could argue he's got one of the funniest voices and cadences.
Scary.
No one would have done that voice, I don't think.
No. So
Jack would have just been more of himself.
he's playing Jack Nicholson, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'll get into casting what ifs and stuff later, but basically, if you haven't seen this movie in a long time and need a refresher on the plot of this thing, FBI trainee, which we'll get into nitpicks later, FBI trainee Clarice Starling is pulled into a high-stakes hunt for serial killer Buffalo Bill, who is a killer who abducts women and leaves almost no usable trail. To catch him, Clarice must interview imprisoned genius cannibal Dr. Hannibal Lecter, who offers insight, but only if she plays by his rules. But he's fucking weird the entire time. Also, my first time my first time watching this and realizing this is set in fucking Baltimore was like 2 days ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, I always forget.
I had no idea.
I always forget.
No idea. Baltimore. What do you know?
Dude, the other thing about this movie is I just realized where you get close like Mindhunter, where you like get close with other locked up serial killers or True Detective, and then that's how you. This is literally like the grandfather
Yeah.
for all these serial killer movies. Like, yeah, you need
Pretty
to go to
much.
prison and interview one and see how creepy they are.
This is probably the first time on film that they've had it where it's kind of exploring the behavioral stuff with serial killers and that piece of the FBI, which Mindhunters, another show that we will eventually do on the Clockers pod, that is detailing the beginnings basically of that behavioral science unit. Like we're going to study serial killers so we can understand what makes them tick and how to prevent them, hopefully, from evolving. But this is the first time I can remember of it being filmed, like in a movie, some version of that. I don't know.
There's some movie where it's Hannibal Lecter and not Clarice, but a guy instead, and it's Brian Cox as Hannibal Lecter, and it came first.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it
Interesting.
wasn't as
the
good
grandfather.
apparently. That's the grandfather,
But not
then
as successful.
I think they adapted the same book because it's like Red Dragon or something.
Yes.
And
Made from
then-
a book.
But this one did way better, and they did their own thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a sequel to the other one, but it
But-
was Brian Cox as
Interesting.
Hannibal Lecter, and I haven't seen it, so I don't know how he did compared to Hopkins. But
Well,
I haven't seen it either, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Hopkins did pretty good in this. It is like, I don't know. I remember being like terrified of the idea of this movie and watching it. And when I was a lot younger, I was like, oh shit, this is definitely scary. But having, so many damn serial killer and like freaky things come out over the last 15 years, especially, a little bit desensitized. And
Yeah.
some of it I look at and I'm like, okay, hang on. How is this guy
Yeah.
pulling some of this shit off? But
the Hannibal stuff or the
Hannibal stuff.
he like performs like impossible feats.
That's like when he escapes.
The pen. How did he get the pen? Mind control.
How is he doing this?
He killed Miggs just by talking.
Just talking. You're welcome, Clarice. I took care of Mix
Yeah.
for you. There's a lot of stuff. But like around this time, early 90s, this is when studio thrillers start. I mean, they're booming at this point. You've got like a bunch of things. And I would say, I don't know if Fugitive counts as a thriller, but it's like those movies where you're running with it and
Yeah.
going. They all have
On air.
Exactly. All that stuff. And this one's kind of unique. We've talked about this in a couple of pods in the past, but you really only focus on 1-2 characters the whole time. There's a third wheel. Like you get a little bit of behind the scenes with Buffalo Bill, but for the most part, you're really just focused on Clarice pretty much the entire time. And then Anthony Hopkins' character, whenever he's, makes his appearance, and you get a couple of side shots of Gum behind the scenes doing his lipstick, putting his fucking night gogs on to go and stalk people. Bizarre. But it gives you a chance to get intimate with the characters. We don't really have that these days in movies because you have like 7 different fucking storylines going on with every movie and TV especially. But there was a lot of POVs on people's faces where you get to see that person like staring into the camera. A little unique.
I got a question.
Go.
I didn't do research on this, but I'm sure it happened around the same time. This is 91.
Yeah.
Is this Dahmer area?
I know one of the cases it's based off of.
What?
There was some dude that they like interviewed with to get ideas, and it's like Lawrence Bittaker is the killer. It was like the van killer or the toolbox killer or something. And you can look up on YouTube. There's audio recording of his victims screaming.
Oh my God.
Which I listened to before
What?
this
Of course you
podcast.
Listen to just to get rub a big
I
sound.
I couldn't find the full like courtroom because the dude that I watched a video about this movie and then the guy said that fact. So then he's like, you can find the audio recording. So then I went and looked for that. Couldn't find the full thing, but I found a little clip. It's fucked up. I mean, and it was only like a minute, but there's a full like you can watch the full court case somewhere. But some guy told the director or something like, if you really want to get to know this case or get to know this character, go and watch those tapes. And you'll.
You know what? The actors did do like a lot of research into serial killers for this and like had to like sit there and study, and they were like fucking disturbed by it. Some of the people that were up for the roles didn't want that because it was like too dark, too gross.
Yeah. I feel like if you take the Hannibal stuff out of it, because that's more, I mean, that's like the best stuff in the movie, but it's more fiction-y. But the feeling in with the van scene and in the basement, it's the most realistic feeling like serial killer movie. Like it feels like this could really happen, and it's gross and
it's
scary.
Fucking yucky, dude. It's yucky. So let's go over scenes. We've got like, there's probably, I don't know, 10, 15 maybe different beats to this. Opens with Clarice running the FBI training course. That's the real FBI training grounds.
Quantico?
That they're filming. Yep. So they filmed it in Quantico. They had...
What is that, Texas?
No,
Virginia.
Oh, it's in Virginia.
And they had real agents in there as extras. But yeah, it's the first time that the FBI, I think, had let people film shit there. So that's kind of cool. Nice little fun fact. So immediately you're kind of clocking like, all right, well, there's a do-gooder. She's clearly a hard worker, pretty hungry. We'll see if she's capable. But then she gets called into Crawford's office. And then they get the assignment. Now, this is going to go into like the picking nits category. Who's picking a FBI trainee to go and study this shit?
Well,
what's going on?
Hannibal thinks that Crawford's like trying to get with her, grooming her.
That's right.
Yeah,
Although
that makes sense.
Still weird to send your.
It's weird, dude.
I've definitely been in situations that I won't give too much detail about, but where you see somebody get
red flag number 2,
where you see somebody like get involved with a project or something, and you're like,
wait a minute.
Hold on,
hang on.
Over this person who's been here for a while and just is ugly
and super
I see what you're doing here.
I see what's happening.
I think it happens a lot.
Yeah.
I'm to send her to like a guy who can talk people into killing themselves.
Yeah. Well, maybe they didn't really care about this stuff just yet.
This is pre-HR. Pre-HR.
No. I'm saying they didn't care much about like, it's serial killer. Maybe it is like this was maybe before the Criminal Minds Behavioral Science Unit was made. So
well, this is like the
experimental.
This is the beginning of that time period. So they're like, at least they're framing it like Crawford sees that there's this hungry, capable, maybe underestimated cadet, or I don't even know if she's a cadet. I guess technically she's an agent, but not like she wants to come work for him, which, pause right there. Oh, I heard you wanted to come work for me. Like, okay, dude, get your file those horns down, bud. All right. So he clearly, I think Crawford's a little horned up right now. Okay. So this chick wants to come work there. She's into, this behavioral sciences thing. That's where she says she wants to go. Then he assigns her to go visit infamous Dr. Hannibal Lecter for help on catching Buffalo Bill. Okay. Pourquoi?
Okay, I know why.
Go on.
It could be because, you know what? This fiery little cadet wants to prove herself. Let's throw her right to the wolves. Let's throw the new freshman into Oklahoma drills with varsity and see if he lasts.
Maybe. I think so. They do frame it as part of that. And then they
Like a
also say, like,
haze.
we've been trying to like connect with this guy and talk to him. He's not talking to us. So maybe we'll just throw like a pretty woman at him.
True. He does say he
True,
hasn't seen a
true.
woman in 8 year.
True,
Well,
true.
Yeah. So
So-
maybe there is something beyond him just being a horny old dude. But she goes to this asylum in Baltimore, which, by the way, do they ever say what it is?
Probably Shepherd's Pratt.
It very well could
I'll
be.
look it up.
And she gets to meet the creepy dude who runs the place, who I only know from a little show
Oh.
that was on when we were growing up. But I remember seeing his face and like, that's a very punchable face, this guy. This guy that plays the lead that's my patient, the lead psychiatrist dude.
He's
From,
always
dude.
a douche. I just know I don't like this guy.
No,
but I'm
he's
trying to figure out why.
incredibly
Because
punchable.
I know it's from another movie that I don't like.
Boston Public. That's the name of the show. Boston Public. Dr. Chilton, who's giving her the tour around, and he's kind of hitting on her instantly. Fucking freak. Also, very horny movie, honestly, for a serial killer movie. Super horny, if we're being honest. So he's horned up. He's touring her around the building. Okay. And like, wow, here's the rules. You can't touch him. You can't do this. You can't do that. And he's like behind fucking glass. She already got a chair pulled out for you. Okay, dude, fucking settle down. I can get my own chair. She goes in, and it's a pretty weird little dungeon space down there. It's a weird space. Not that I was expecting it to be like some pristine, fucking James Bond type, the
Yeah.
latest James Bond where everything's like this high-tech glass fucking encasement. But everybody's in like an old wine cellar except for Lecter.
Yeah. He gets
Lecter is behind.
the Bond cell.
Yeah, dude, he's behind plexiglass that has like a couple of holes in it. So that scene is interesting, right? That scene
Morning.
is fun. We get introduced to Miggs. First time I've seen a guy jack off on screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
wow.
gross, dude.
Lovely.
Miggs is nasty.
Miggs is straight up.
I watched
bad
it with
Miggs.
Casey, and she was like,
Ew.
was that? Yeah, it was.
It took me until maybe like 10 years ago to realize, ew,
Yeah.
that is a load. Good
What did you think it was
God.
spit when you were like a kid?
Yeah,
watching
when
it?
I was a kid, I thought it was like a fucking loogie that like, ew, dude, this guy's just fucking nasty. No, that dude, honestly, accurate. Like, I'll give him that. For somebody that's been in, he must have had a lot of time to perfect that
Yeah.
toss. So we get Miggs dropping some serious heat.
Great name also.
Also, fantastic name.
Never met a Miggs.
Never met a Miggs. Hello, Miggsy. I've got a great friend named Miggsy. He goes immediately, starts dropping C-bombs, and you meet Lecter. Lecter's in this white outfit. Automatically, you're thinking, he kind of reminds me a little bit of the devil in Constantine. When
Yeah.
we did that one. It's like,
Mm.
whenever you put an evil character in like all whites, it makes it
Mhm.
like, damn, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
bit
he's, like,
more
classy.
evil. Like, it's a classy
Mm.
fucking bad
He
guy.
knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
It's not circumstances. He chose this.
He chose to be bad. He could have been anything, but he chose to be
Mhm.
bad. So you get him, and you immediately are like, something's off with this guy. Obviously, he's a fucking serial killer. Like, I know that, duh. But he's got this little pot belly. He's got like the slick back. He's got this gray hair. But he's got these piercing fucking eyes that are just going at you. And he's got this voice that it's going to be seared into my brain for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
Instantly, though, he's got a connection with her. He's got a connection with Clarice. I can smell you're wearing some skin cream. You don't have it on today, though.
Avian skin cream.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's so creepy.
Tell me,
Tell me, what did he say to you? What did Miggs say to you, Clarice? When
did you meet
came in?
Miggs?
Yeah, she's like, he said I could smell your cunt. And then Lecter's like, I myself cannot. It's so creepy.
It's so creepy, dude. It's bizarre. But it kind of lays down the work like maybe they'll get somewhere because, I don't know, she's able to connect with him in a way that I guess nobody else has before. He's a little like, I think, again, he hasn't seen a woman in 8 years, so homeboy is a little horned up. Okay. He gets a little randy. However, he's also like, I'm intrigued and also a little offended because I got down to the bottom of this shit real quick and I can see that credential that you just showed me fucking expires next week. So you must be new or you're not really an agent. She's like, well, I'm in training, but yeah. And he's like, so they're so busy, they would send a trainee to come and talk to me. Interesting. Oh, Jack Crawford. So he's a little put off, but at the same time, I think he enjoys this little cat and mouse game. And I think because I don't know, he just likes her, I guess. He starts thinking, maybe there's something in this for me, and maybe there's a way for me to get out. I don't know how this little freak got caught in the beginning.
Yeah.
They never really get into that, but he's seeing a way out now. And you can tell very quickly, this guy is playing chess. He's clearly super smart.
Mm-hmm.
You find out he's a psychiatrist. And so he's used to playing these fucking mind
Even
games.
scarier.
Even scared.
Because this guy literally was doing what you're doing, but for evil.
And would eat his patients? What a sick fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Dahmer,
God.
dude.
That is bad for referral business.
Pretty
I'm
sure
gonna tell you.
Dahmer was the 80s, so this lines up.
Yeah, it lines up, man. It lines up. Also,
Yeah, he was 8.
if you could think about, like,
Yeah.
if you're going to be a serial killer, that being a cannibal might be like one of the worst versions of a serial killer. Like, dude, ugh. I mean, if I had to shoot somebody, fine. If I got to stab somebody, a little more aggressive. Okay. Eating somebody?
Eating is pretty tough. I think
that's tough.
I think the rape, torture, and skin wearing is pretty bad too. But
That's pretty bad.
I'd rather somebody not want to sexually assault me and rather eat
After you're dead.
Brings new meaning
Yeah.
to
Doesn't really matter.
because then
once
I'm
you're
like,
dead.
well, maybe he's just sick because he's not horned up. He filed those down. He's actually just hungry. It makes me
just
feel.
hungry.
I'd rather it be a hungry thing.
I was really hungry, guys. Sorry.
But
Not a
from what I
serial
know
killer.
about my serial from what I know about my serial killer research, the eating actually is a sexual thing.
Yeah.
Like with Dahmer, it was his way of complete dominance and like getting to experience your whole body. Like that's how he would like orgasm, was through eating somebody, because he's like, now I
What?
get your whole essence. Like,
That was just him, though.
I
Are
get
they all
you.
like that?
well, the people who do eat, yeah, it is a sexual thing.
Good God.
Yeah.
Okay, fast forward away from there. There is like a little cat and mouse game with Chilton and her, but not really important to the storyline. Other than like you can see this guy's kind of a dick. We get to the autopsy scene where they find, was it the first victim or a new victim of Buffalo? I think it might have been a new victim of Buffalo Bills, and I keep wanting to call him Buffalo Bob.
Yeah, me too. Is this where she puts the chalk on her nose?
Yeah, well, they put the stuff on their nose to, stop
Block
the
out the
smell. But she starts looking around, and then she sees that there's something in the mouth,
Yeah.
and they pull out.
the moth.
It's a real moth, by the way. And you also get
Wait,
to
no,
see.
it wasn't.
Oh yeah, they
In the girl's mouth?
kid you not.
My research was that.
Oh,
They said it was Tootsie Roll or something.
Tootsie Roll. Oh, beautiful Tootsie.
You thought it was a real moth?
Telling you right now, my research is
Tell me.
in production. They used over 300 real moths, and whatever they had in her, in the dead body's mouth, was some kind of encapsulated real moth. But you're telling me that was a Tootsie Roll?
They said it was a Tootsie Roll.
Oh,
I had a patient.
God.
Tell me what was in her mouth. Was it a moth or a Tootsie Roll?
Tell me.
So if this guy would have just not put the moth in there, would he have just gotten away with it?
I mean, I think there's always a little
Probably.
calling card they leave
They
behind.
can't help themselves with these
Even-
calling cards.
Sometimes they'll leave a purposeful one like that, but other times they'll do something the same way every time that's like a calling card that they don't even notice.
Well, what I really liked that the way they figured it out was they said, he was like, how do we covet? And then you just see what you see every day. And then they're like, okay, well, then we need to go to the first victim.
Yeah.
All the other ones are, he was trying to make it look like he's in Kentucky, he's in Alabama. Go to the first one because that's wherever she's from. He saw her at a diner, whatever. Every day he thought about it, and then
Exactly.
Dude, that part gave me the chills.
Yeah.
That
Just
was
now, you saying it like it was eating at him for years.
Yes.
Where the first one happened.
Yes. But they don't get that without fucking Lecter
without
doing his thing.
Lecter.
Without Lecter. Come on, Lecter.
Dude. God, that gives me chills.
Yeah. Well, dude, listen. So they have this, I don't know how to say it. They have that whole coveting scene, which is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty fucking eye-opening. But they get this moth out, and I think, what were we talking about? We were talking about these calling cards and shit. They've figured out through this behavioral stuff, all these guys eventually want to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's part of the compulsion of like having the need to kill. They also have this insatiable like thirst that they can't quench, hunger that they can't satisfy. But in the end, they all end up wanting to get caught, whether they know it consciously or not.
Yeah.
And so it's like the thrill of the hunt for them and also being hunted. And they also like that fame and notoriety that comes with it too. Some more than others.
Yeah, some
obviously.
don't.
Some are like, man, whatever. I can go with or
it's
without.
Probably
But
we only know the famous ones.
Yeah, the narcissistic
There's
ones.
probably a bunch of guys out there that never got caught because they didn't do fucking. Let me put this moth in her mouth.
True.
Like they just didn't use a calling card.
People need to know.
People need to know about it. Well, they get past the autopsy scene. They start figuring out a little bit of his routine, I guess, after that. And then she goes back to Lecter, and he asks her out of the blue, was there a butterfly? And she's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was, Dr. Lecter, there was a moth. We found a moth. And he's like, yes. You know, I had a patient once. And then they go into this whole patient thing. And it turns out I guess he knows him. And I don't know if the FBI actually knew that going into this and like used that as like kind of like, you know, hey, this is going to explain part of the relationship here between Buffalo Bill and Hannibal Lecter.
Maybe it's just.
Well, that's my question. Did he really know the whole time, or did he know for sure? Because the guy that they get, remember, the FBI goes to the wrong place.
Yeah, they go to the wrong place.
And Clarice just goes on her own to the Miss Mary Whitting's house, whatever the name is, and he had bought that house. That was the last clue.
Yes. So she goes, because that was, I don't know, God, that's probably like 2/3 of the way through the movie. She kind of figures it out. But maybe halfway through, they figure out after that moth thing, and she goes back and she starts talking with Lecter. Lecter brings up the patient. Couple of interesting things, by the way. He brings up, I had a patient, Miss Moffat, blah, 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 whatever the fuck that was. And that leads to like this storage facility scene. But he says that he used to have this patient, which ends up becoming a victim. But this patient was a gay guy who was going out with this guy who was really starting to disturb him because he started making these comments and like saying these things about and having these fantasies about like killing people, but he hadn't really acted on it yet. And then Lecter says that guy, the boyfriend that he was talking about, thinks he's a transsexual, but he's not really. Mm-hmm. And then he starts going on this whole training thing. And I'm like, for 1991, whenever the movie comes out in 91, so I guess they film it in 90, that's pretty fucking on the nose. Because if you look at like a bunch of stuff since then, it's a lot of very confused people end up becoming these serial killers as a way to, I guess, cope with whatever that confusion is. So that was a whole other topic. I'd never really keyed in on it before.
Like Ed
watching this
Gein
movie.
too.
Same thing. Same thing. It's like
Dahmer too.
But he wanted to be Dahmer was gay.
he thinks
What
he
was
wants
Ed
to be
Gein?
a
Ed
woman.
Gein wanted to be. He would dress in women's clothes,
Yeah.
just like this, and he would
Oh,
make
shit.
skin. He wanted to
BTK,
be with
What was
his.
BT?
dressing up in women's clothes and shit like that. But yeah, that's like a lot of these serial killers.
It's the sexual-based serial killers. The other serial killers, like the DC sniper, Ted Kaczynski, the Oklahoma
Yeah.
bomber, those guys, they're all pretty much just straight incels.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah, I don't think of them as serial killers.
No.
I guess they are, but I don't think
Yeah.
when you say serial killer, I think of the
Like,
creeps,
yeah.
You think of the
creeps.
psychosexual, not
Yeah.
the ones that are like
Yes.
fighting the machine.
just mass
you know what I mean?
shooters,
Yeah.
I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't feel emotions the same way that other people do. It's why it's easier for them to snuff out a life. And maybe that's something that's evolved with them over the course of their life, and they've had a bunch of experiences that have led them to that point, or they're just born that way. We don't really know. But that's where the behavioral science department and the FBI has been huge in figuring out a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
I heard this guy the other day saying, like, having one or two psychopaths, if you look at humans in a way like the way we evolved in like tribes, like 150 people, it wouldn't be that bad of a thing to have one or two psychopaths, because you need a couple guys that are not afraid of anything.
Yes.
And they're ready to just bash heads.
Yes.
And then even in modern society, like certain like firefighters and certain soldiers and stuff like that. But I don't know where the serial killers come from. When do you think that started? Like when was the first serial killer? I know we have
I think
Jack the Ripper, but how far back?
I mean,
does it
that's
go?
the first famous one, but
Yeah,
I think there's been
it goes far.
there's been I think from the beginning of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
It's-
it all
Well,
starts with
Cain and
being-
Abel was the
Yeah.
first Bible murder.
If you're traumatized by your parents as a kid, or touched, or you feel outcasted, you only can sit with yourself for so long before you start having these terrible thoughts of how to get back at people.
Yeah. It's only like since the 70s that we put a name on it.
Yeah, true.
Mhm.
It's been around forever and ever and ever, and it's a percentage of the population, and we know a
Yeah.
shitload more now than we ever have. But I mean, it's the same thing, dude. We know more about the fucking outer space than we do about our own oceans.
Mhm.
So I don't know. There's probably a lot of shit out there that's been going on for a real long time. We're just able to finally see it and put it in a category and start studying it and, label shit. That's what we like doing.
I think there's probably less serial killer action now, just because
It's harder.
we're able to catch them easier now. And
Mhm.
maybe it's after one or two, because we have 15 cameras and we get them, and they never get the chance to be serial killers.
There's
Yeah.
less,
But we do
like,
get
10 bodies to
There
the
you
man.
go. We
do
There's
get a
like
lot of
1,
these.
2 kills.
Like you'll have mass shooters. Or
That's
more.
what I was going to say. Now
Yeah.
you get mass
Yeah.
shooters that go, I know I'm not going to get another chance. Let me just fucking go
Yeah.
ham.
Hello, Miggsy. So Miggs eats his tongue because Lecter talks him into it, I guess. I don't know how the fuck that happens. And then Lecter gets what he wants. He's getting transferred. How about that? Our guy gets transferred, and that's where we get the pen. We get all the shit, and then he gets to meet the senator, I guess.
How does he get?
Wait, where did he get transferred to?
What a fucking question,
New York
CK.
State?
He's in a
know.
straitjacket with his nose being crushed. Did you
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah. No,
They
dude,
put
it's
him
like
in-
this, Con. I was like this the whole time. Could someone move his nose?
Somebody please help this guy's nose.
It's funny, even though he's like a terrible person, you're like, all right, just fix the nose.
Dude, help his
Fix the
nose,
guy's
bro.
nose for the love of
It's
God.
gonna get stuck like that. Migs.
I will say though, sick mask. Sick
Yeah.
mask.
The first one or the
second
nose?
one, not the nose one.
Sick
the nose one, I'm
mask.
like, oh my God, dude, this is like an old time football helmet. Like, dude, somebody for
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Fix
could
the
tell
thing.
he was breathing like this.
Hard to be tough when your nose.
really tough, really tough.
Am I sexy?
How do you like this?
Man.
And
But somehow he got the pen with his
yeah,
mind.
bro. Like, what is this?
If you stare at the pen long enough.
Yeah.
If you stare at it long enough, Clarice, it will become part of you. So he gets the fucking pen and he gets out of there somehow after taunting. Was she a congresswoman or a senator?
Senator.
Senator.
But your nipples got hard, didn't they? Like,
Hey, Senator.
love you so.
Love your suit.
Senator, one more thing. Love your suit.
Yeah, I
Actually,
wasn't
love it.
expecting that.
one more thing. Love your suit. It's like, What is this guy? What is he doing?
Hey, Senator, one more thing.
Did you breastfeed Catherine?
Is that a BBL?
The one cop's like, "Hey, wait a second!
Hey,
You
wait a
can't say that."
You can't say that. What if the cop?
Yes, and then she's like, "Yeah, I did breastfeed her." And
I
she
did.
answers it right away.
She answers it right.
No,
I
hold
did.
on.
Wait, let him speak.
Did it make your nipples hard?
Let me see.
What a fucking weird thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, weird, right? Because of course there are.
Yeah. Fucking toughened them up, pal. Okay. You know this. Classic.
She's
Again,
like, no, hold on, wait. Yeah, I do have a BBL.
you know what I do? You know what I
you want
do?
to see it?
Okay. Huh? You want to see it?
Everybody leave for a minute, all right? Uncuff him.
Another scene where the horns go up. All right. I'm just saying. Very horny movie.
Who's the director?
Horny McGee. Horny McGee. So he goes.
Mickey Horns.
Mickey Horns. Hello. Lecter escapes. Now, dude, I've got some nitpicks.
Oh, I
with
got one too.
these-
How did he get the guy up
Okay,
30 feet in the air?
Seriously?
I mean, it was scary, but
Frightening, but also, wait a minute. Do you know how long it would
Dude,
take that fat ass old man to
it
go
would
and
be
do
funny
that?
to see like a little scene of him just pulling him up.
He's pulling him up with like bed sheets. Where did they come from? And also, did he develop a pulley system somehow? Like, what's
There's
going
no
on?
way he lifted him up. He was like 20 feet in the air. And even if I thought
He would've
about
had
this
to
on the
have
way
a
over,
ladder.
but even if he stacked up everything in his room, what are you gonna like grab him from the outside and like hoist him up? I mean, he's not that strong.
He
Yeah,
would
what
have
do you got?
had to get a ladder.
Now just hold still, right there. Like, he's a dead body who's got to be 200 pounds, I'm going to say,
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
average.
the guy was big. He was
Big
pretty
guy.
big.
Dude, nitpick of all nitpicks.
Yeah.
Now, I did appreciate the escape. Don't get me wrong.
That was pretty clever.
Very clever. That is one sneaky.
The first
fucking
time
thing.
you watched it, did you catch it or did it get you?
First time I watched it, I definitely was like, how the fuck does he, I don't know, where'd he go? Is he in the vents?
Because once you know it's him, you can kind of tell he's like,
Yes.
yeah, he's like, you can see his hair. So you know,
You
he's
can
like this on the ground. You can see his white hair. He's like,
it is super, I don't know, it's I guess less obvious. He's got so much blood there that I guess you can probably say maybe he gets away with it. But it is it's one of the first things I can remember on film where somebody does the old switcheroo like that.
Well, Joe Dirt did it, right?
Well,
No. No, that was just walking like
Walking got a
Those
boner.
got a
long
boner.
legs, blonde
Man,
hair.
You're gonna meet her in heaven, and she's gonna be.
Pert
Blue
rack.
eye.
But no, I think no, that's the first time I can remember the old switcheroo.
Face swap.
And the-
One of the
Definitely a
first times.
face swap.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pre Mission Impossible too, I think. I don't
Face
know.
off.
Well, different kind of face off.
Yeah.
Also, though, at the same time,
Was his nose smushed with that face?
how was he cutting this guy's face off?
There was a knife
and
on
put
the
it,
ground.
there was a knife.
Yeah.
From his.
He killed him with
food.
a
They left him a pen and a knife.
Well, I don't know where the knife. No, it was
Yeah,
a
you're
pocket
right.
knife. It was a pocket knife, and I don't know where that
Which
came
that
from.
would be tough because that could break during the process too. So he had to be delicate with that thing, surgical.
I
But
mean,
why was there a
probably
pocket knife
is.
in there?
Maybe the guy had one on him
Doesn't seem like standard police.
in his pocket.
Yeah, I don't know, but he did slices. It was pretty smart. Although, then how did he get him on top of the elevator?
That's another. Where does he? How much time did this guy have?
He
Dude,
did it in like 5 minutes.
I would love to see him actually moving around doing this.
They-
like he said.
They make it
With
seem.
pulleys and
Like the dude did it in legit 5 minutes.
yeah.
It's kind of like in The Dark
No
Knight in
kicks.
every Batman movie where Gordon's like, "Yeah, you can see over there," and then
Yeah.
and then he's just gone.
And
Like,
he's
you don't
gone.
even hear him go like,
Yeah, but then
like
if
jump
you,
off.
and if
Like,
you
you
had
don't
a
even hear the
camera of
capes.
what he was actually doing, like shit, go, he got to see me.
Yeah. Go, now.
Hang on, Commissioner. What's that over there?
yeah.
Like you don't even get to see any of that. So that scene to me is the most like, okay, this is fucking far. At least the hanging up part is like, all right, bro, what are we doing here? Other than that, that's all right. You get Clarice back at the FBI and she's chatting with her little girly friend. And
Yeah,
that's
who was that girl that was randomly running? Was that girl?
yeah.
Remember after he they're like, he's in the ambulance. He killed. And then there's just a scene of a girl sprinting down a hallway.
That's that's her. That's the girl.
That's the
friend. That's Clarice's
Okay.
friend. And so she was going over the case with her, and that's where they got the covet thing, because at one of her discussions with Lecter, he brings up, tell me, Clarice, what do we do with our first when we finally do something? We do that which we covet, which tells her eventually,
where do we cover?
fuck. If we're going to covet
ever
something, it
got it.
means that we've been watching and and eventually we finally get up the courage to fucking do it. And so that's what gives her the idea.
And
Let me
what
go
did
back
she
to the
say
first.
that they looked almost intentionally random or something like that?
Yeah.
Like they were, the other body drop sites were so random that they were like intentionally random.
Yeah.
So go back to the first one.
Yeah. So go back to the first. And when she's there, she meets the first victim's dad, I guess. And he's like, her room, I haven't touched her room. So it's upstairs. Go ahead and take a look around. She goes in and starts looking around, pulls out some pictures that are like stuck behind a jewelry box.
That was a lucky find.
A very fucking lucky find. I mean, come on, Clarice. How does she know to do that? But,
No, back in those days, girls didn't have phones and stuff. They did little shit like that.
I'm sure. So she finds those, and she's a great big fat girl, great big fat person who's in bra and panties. Nothing like too salacious or anything like that, but, you can clearly see she's checking herself out. And then you could see, like, God, it's pretty fucking dreary at this house. So she's, like, looking out the windows and stuff and seeing, I guess, what's the landscape out here? Are there any other, like, houses nearby and neighboring houses that maybe catch a glimpse of some of this? Okay, well, then she goes over to another room, and it looks like it's a Cape Cod style house. So you're going to have, like, stairs that go up, and usually one room on one side, one room on the other. She goes over to the other room, and she starts looking around, and it's like, almost like, huh, okay. Opens up the closet, and then she sees patterns that are like, oh, she's a seamstress. And so you start seeing how, oh, shit, now I finally get this. This chick was taking clothes and making her own clothes. He was watching her while she was doing it.
Oh, he was her neighbor?
Yes.
I missed that part.
And he was watching her while she was sewing and stuff. She was watching her when she would take these
and she
naughty
was a great
pictures.
Big fat person.
And she's a great big fat person. Are you a size 14? So he had been watching and watching and watching. And then finally, so she figures out, oh my God. And that's when she calls Crawford. And she's like, I figured out why he's doing this and what he's doing. He's trying to tailor a skin suit. He's trying to build himself into this woman. And he's trying to.
And he cuts her off.
Yes. And he cuts her off. No, Clarice, we know. We found him already. We got this guy. We got him. We're flying there now. We're going to be there in less than blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, cool. All right. Got it. But she goes and checks anyways. And so she goes and knocks on the neighbor's door. And I will say, I do like how they do that in this movie, where you see Buffalo Bill, and his little prisoner, Catherine, they're like fighting with each other and like yelling. And he's about to shoot her with his big ass, what's that, a 45 that he's got? Yeah. It's a big fucking gun. He's about to shoot her, and then you hear the doorbell ring. At the same time, you hear, or you see, they cut to the FBI ringing the doorbell on a property. House. So you think, fuck. Yes. But when he opens the door, it's not the FBI. Well, it is. It's Clarice, though. It's not where all the other agents are.
Task force.
So they bust in, and the place is empty. But Clarice gets.
Where did they go?
Fucking creep. Ohio, pretty sure.
Based off of what? What Lecter said?
I guess.
The John Friend or something?
Yeah. I think they've looked up the friend and whatever was like.
Or James Gum.
Yes. So they do get the name right.
Another house or something.
They get the name right. They just get the wrong house. And it might have been a place that he had rented or something like that. I don't know. But he takes over, the old landlord's house or whatever. And one of the creepiest fucking houses I've ever
She
seen.
should have known as soon as she walked in, dude.
Immediately, I would have looked in that guy's weird fucking blue eyes and been like, no, something's off here, dude. Something's
Well, she
off.
starts asking him, she's like, hey, so have you seen this person by the name? Do you remember? And he's like, oh, yeah, I remember. And she's like, well, I was just wondering if you had any, and he's like, oh yeah, I think I saw her in the paper before. Was she a great big fat person? She was rather, what'd she say? Like, she was rather...
She was a big girl, sir, yes.
Yeah, she was a big girl, sir, yeah. I forget how it gets to her coming inside for the card, though.
She asked to use his phone.
But
He
he says he has somebody's card that will help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does, but I forget who the guy was.
Oh, yeah.
Her son. It was the landlord's
Oh, it was the landlord's son, landlady's son. Yep. So he goes in. He's, oh, just come on in.
Yeah.
And she goes in.
Yeah.
And it's super creepy.
She's still not 100%. She's like 99%, but then it's really scary when she sees the moth and then she asks, can I use your phone? And you can tell he stops and he's like, oh, she knows.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows.
He's got the gun on the stove.
He's got the gun on the stove around the corner. He's like, fuck. He couldn't have been going through those cards slower. I mean,
my
God.
Dude, that was building up suspense in a way that I was like, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind just sitting here on the side of the screen. I couldn't have imagined being her and just like sitting there and being like, can you hurry up? I would have immediately just gone out the side, though. I don't understand why she stayed in there. And
she knew.
I mean, she knew. Like,
Catherine was in there. So if she
know,
leaves, he could just go
and
kill her real quick
and run. That's what I was gonna say. If you know it's him, make it seem like it's no big deal. All right, well, thanks a lot for your help. Leave and then make the call.
That'd be so hard, though. When you have to be such a good actor because your heart rate's gonna start going up, your hands are gonna start to sweat, and it's your first time, and this is a real serial killer who will kill you if he gets the chance. So you're like, oh fuck,
and you're a woman.
It's real, and you're a woman, and he's way bigger than her. Her only her only hope is a gun.
Because you might know that he just caught on to you saying, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave."
Yeah.
No, wait.
Even the phone thing, she should have just used the neighbor's phone, called the backup.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are right. She should have gone outside.
I would have gone outside, dude. I'm sorry, Catherine. Love you, sweetie. But
Yeah,
I'm not fucking going in there.
Instead of both of us
Are you
dying.
kidding me?
Yeah, because if she didn't kill him, they would have never found out.
No. So I don't know. I mean, that was one of the best suspense scenes. The fucking night vision goggles, dude. Yikes.
So this
where'd he
scene,
get those?
Yikes. At the depot. You're on the depot. I have no idea where he got them.
this scene I saw when I was like maybe like 7 or 8. I was at my grandmother's house and was just on the TV, and it was I don't remember the rest of the movie. I just remember walking in the room
scene,
and her going through the room. I had no idea what the movie was, and then I saw the dead body in the concrete with the hands like this in the bathtub, and that scarred me forever. I thought it was like the scariest thing. Like imagine being concreted down in a bathtub like this. So scary.
It's probably the most fucking if I ever had to sell a house that had a basement like that, I'm sorry, I'm fucking out. I mean, somebody else can take
in
it.
Canton was like that.
It had a well.
There's no well, but it was, there was a creepy back shed with like a old wooden door, and there was a little window into it. It was so creepy, dude. And the whole
If your well isn't outside, you should be locked up for.
Oh, dude, an indoor well.
Yeah, no, I prefer it. No, you're
only
actually a
used
serial
for
killer.
Black magic, serial killers,
Yeah.
witches, the ring.
State law, it's got to be outside.
But you're right. So he had like fucking 10 chances to kill her and didn't do it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it, but it's fucking weird. So I'm not going to try and get in this guy's head and be like, why didn't you just fucking snap her neck when you had a chance to? Why didn't you just shoot her in the back of the head when you had a chance to? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you already know you're probably like,
what are you doing?
That's a plot hole. She needs to be killed.
Yes, immediately, dude. Like, you're a serial killer.
She's pointing the gun at her.
Yes.
Like this.
and then it goes to like touch.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Maybe he's horned up, dude.
oh, you think he came?
But is he attracted to women? He wants to be a woman.
I think he wants to be a
He
woman.
thinks he wants to be a woman.
I think she wants to be a woman. He doesn't.
Yeah, what does he say? What does
What does
Lecter
he
say
want?
about him?
Lecter says that he thinks he's a transsexual, but he's not.
But what is he?
Wait, what's a transsexual?
Somebody that wants to transition gender.
I thought that was transgender.
That
Well,
is
the
it.
terms have
It's a
changed.
transsexual.
They used to say transsexual, right? Or
So
transvestite.
He thinks
Yeah.
he's... But he's really a transvestite because he just wants to dress like a woman.
I think he wants to dress like a woman, and
Is that
I
what
think he likes.
transvestite
I
is?
think
Is
he
just
likes
That's what I thought.
dudes.
Oh, guy who dresses like a woman.
He
Like
likes.
Woody Harrelson in that one movie.
He's not a woman, but he likes dudes, and he wants to look like a woman.
Oh yeah, he was gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's
he was-
gay, but he just wants to dress like a woman.
Yeah.
So that's why he's not a transsexual. Because he's not actually trying to be a woman.
Well,
That doesn't make sense. It sounds like he's a transsexual.
he is.
Sounds like Lecter's wrong on that.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
he is. He has no
Things-
idea.
Things have evolved a lot in the last 35 years. Let's get into best quotes here.
Okay, I got one.
Obvious best one. Hello, Clarice. It's an obvious one.
Yeah, mine would be when they first meet, same type deal, and he's like asking her about her childhood, and he's like, "Tell me, were you fumbling in the back seats of pickup trucks?
No, he was
Tell
a
me.
decent man.
Did your father? Did he touch you? Did he abuse you?"
Tell me, Clarice, what did he do? She goes, no, it wasn't like that. Because her dad died when she was younger, so she had to go live with her uncle. And yeah, they were a nice family. They lived on the farm, and they were good people. They were good to me. Tell me, Clarice, did he touch you? Did he try to make you perform fellatio?
Did he abuse you?
And she was like, no, it wasn't like that.
Oh, so that's where the name Silence of the Lambs comes from.
Yes.
But what is it? Like, can you...
So she, I guess, she got up like early in the morning. They lived on a farm.
Yeah.
And she heard the lambs, like a baby lamb, I guess, screaming or something old enough to be slaughtered. And she went to save it because she's like, I can't let this thing get slaughtered. And so she went and grabbed it and ran away. But eventually the sheriff caught up with her, and the lamb went back to the farm, and they killed it. And that was it. So
That's the silence.
no more screaming.
Well, no, the silence is she wakes up at night sometimes still hearing the scream. So if she can save these girls, that's what Hannibal says.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll stop waking up and hearing. Does he ever say the movie title? Like at the end of the
Yeah, I think he does.
Does he say the silence of the lamb?
I think he does.
He definitely talks about lambs, but I don't think he mentions silence. I think it's screaming part. I don't know. It's close. It's close enough.
And then he looks at the camera and winks.
I don't know, man. It's a good title. I would not have. I don't know what I would have. It's a good title because it's memorable.
Sounds so good.
It's a
It
great
sounds really
title,
good.
dude.
It takes a while for you to figure out like what the fuck it has anything to do with the movie, but it is a story about Clarice, even though it doesn't feel like it. It feels about Hannibal. It feels like it's a Hannibal movie, you know.
People don't even call him by his real name anymore.
No,
it's just Hannibal
that's
Lecter.
That's Lecter. But it's about her journey, I guess, and her like trying to find these girls so that she can silence.
That's actually a
the
beautiful
lambs.
name.
It is. It's just not what you think about when you think of the movie. You think about fucking Hannibal eating people's faces and somebody tucking his dick in and dancing
Wild
around.
Horses? No, it's Wild Horses, right?
No, what is it? It's something horses.
It's something.
Wild Horses is Rolling Stones, right?
I'm pretty sure it's Wild Horses. And it's
You might be right.
I downloaded the song because I loved this.
Goodbye Horses.
Goodbye Horses.
Goodbye Horses. Wow.
Dude, you might have to just add it into the pod for the listeners. It's
I
amazing.
don't know that I will do that. Copyright issue. Plus, it makes me think about somebody tucking their dick in. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah.
Did that whole
That's when she knew he was She was trying to actually like just talk to him like a regular guy for a little bit.
Yes.
And he's like, an orderly tried to test me once. I ate his liver.
With a nice.
What did he say? I think it was Jim Carrey met with Anthony Hopkins, and he said he based the behavior of the character off of like a crocodile and a spider. I think.
What's
Pretty
that?
sure.
That would make
Anthony
sense.
Hopkins said.
What's the crocodile and spider?
Like he was like, do you ever use animals to inform your roles? And he was like, I thought of him as a crocodile and a spider or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
which would
kinda-
make sense. Where you kind of
Intellect.
like
I just
of a-
never thought of that.
smart enough. Like you've been around since the dinosaurs, but I will lie in wait,
Yeah, they both
Until the-
hide.
and I will spin my web until I catch you, or I will just lie and wait. But even a crocodile, dude, will fucking slumber through the
patient
winter.
and predatory nature of crocodile
matter.
and tarantula.
Yeah, pretty good.
And they're both just freaky.
Freaky deaky, man.
Character
Nobody
that
wants to
waits
touch
patiently for the perfect moment to strike, similar to these animals.
Yeah, smart, and it makes sense too because that's how it ends up playing out.
Oh, here's another one.
Another one.
Hopkins noted that reptiles, like crocodiles, only blink when they choose to, which he replicated to make Lecter seem more calculated and menacing. His eyes are... Put the camera on you.
His eyes are open all the time.
I join.
Do you think he ate his own eyelids? Seems like it.
Megs.
Migs ate him.
I always love Megs.
Quid pro quo.
Could never
Mm.
trust him.
Could never trust that, Migsy.
Megs, my toothbrush, where is it?
Where is it, Migs? Pass it through.
In Uranus again.
Is it in Uranus?
Flush it down, bring it back, please. Immediately.
I let you borrow it, not steal it.
Did you meet Megs, my orderly?
Oh, my God. I know you like this one. It puts the lotion on its skin,
Yeah.
or else it gets the hose again.
Yes.
Yeah.
They stole that from
Great
Joe
one.
Dirt, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, they stole a lot of this from Joe
Yeah,
They
dude.
really
the heck?
did. Joe Dirt was first.
Buffalo Bob, too. Bill. Like,
yeah.
that's close.
I mean, come on. That's, know your role, pal.
in the well.
Dude, when he
Um,
starts getting angry, though, it was so scary. And he starts like fake screaming and like,
Yeah.
grabbing, and she's like, "Yeah, what was that, dude?"
Dude,
He's
no.
like pulling his shirt
Dude,
out.
I love that because
It
it's
was
like,
so
he has
weird.
pierced nipples, and he's like
Yeah.
tugging his nips and shit.
Ah.
like scream.
Oh, like South Park. Wait,
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, he just turns into Mr. Slave. Ooh, yeah.
He yells back with her. They're like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
screams right back at her.
he said, you don't know pain. You don't know what pain.
You don't know what
is."
pain is.
That's scary.
That was scary, dude.
yeah.
You use Evian skin cream,
Avian skin cream.
and sometimes you wear La Air du Temps. But
Dude,
not
what does
today.
he have? Super smell?
No, I didn't smell it like Meg's.
I myself cannot.
I myself cannot.
So he tried. He
No, he tried.
No, Meg's has a great nose. Son of a bitch. That Meg's he's beautiful, isn't he?
That Migs has a nose.
Ugh.
Like an anteater. That Migsy.
J-
And he also she goes to leave, and I can't remember if it was the first time or the second time, and he goes,
You're turning into him.
And you
She
said
goes to leave.
people will say we're in love.
People will say we're in love.
People will say
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
in
that was
love."
perfect.
That was great. That was great.
Right.
The call at the end. They're partying because they finally, celebrate. Everybody's graduated now. They not they're past like, hey, we got Buffalo Bill and fucking ended it and all that stuff. But all the whole FBI class is graduating. She's finally getting her, her certificate or whatever it is that they get, and she's going to work for the behavioral science, working for Crawford. Warmed up.
Yeah.
You already know
Yeah.
he's got an after party planned, freak. So
A pickup truck.
was it a pickup truck, Clarice? Tell
Clarice,
me.
I got you a pickup truck.
Was it a 78 Ford Silverado, leather seats,
Tires were bald.
no seat belts in the back seat?
It would get really exhausting, just a guy trying to like get every last detail.
Every
Like he knows.
did.
Can you stop trying to
Yeah.
remember everything?
I'd be like,
Why are you
I've
so
done?
good at
my
this?
God, with this guy.
You had
Like-
Panera for lunch 2 days ago.
I'd be like this. You're like obsessed with me, dude.
Wow.
Bro, you were so
Yeah.
obsessed with me. Will you chill? Okay, god damn.
You got the baguettes.
That's it.
Not the apple.
Because your father hated apples.
This is kind of where I love the Joe Dirt segment on it, because they're like, even though it's Buffalo Bill, it's kind of a similar thing. He's like, all right, jeez, man, say it, don't spray it. My God. He just finally talks like a normal person would be like, okay, got
Yeah.
it. Jeez Louise.
What's the lotion?
Putting the lotion on the
Yeah.
skin.
My God, damn.
Here's your stupid books.
Here's
And
your
he's-
stupid books.
Oh, Auto Trader. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I don't have this issue.
Yeah.
This guy wants $4,000 for that Trans I pay $2,800. So we have the call. They call this. Somebody calls this party. The phone rings, which brings me back to the 90s. I love a good corded wall phone.
Mm-hmm.
And some chick answers it like, dude, I don't know. Okay, how long you been fucking working at the FBI? I don't know what you know about serial killers. I don't know what you're studying if you're just a regular person in the FBI. But I got to imagine there's not a whole lot of people walking around this earth that sound like Dr. Hannibal fucking Lecter. And somebody calls asking for Clarice. Is Clarice there? Sure, yeah, let me just go get her real quick. Clarice, phone's for you. She answers, hello? And goes, good evening, Clarice. That'll send fucking chills
that's
down
it.
your spine. Well, that's pretty much it. He says, don't even bother tracing. I'll hang up before you can. And he kind of catches her off guard because obviously she's party mode. But you see that he says he wanted to congratulate her. You can tell, like, he really does kind of like her. And this is some kind of weird little cat and mouse thing. I feel like I kind of like it too when the bad guy and the good guy have this kind of thing going on. It is kind of like a Batman Joker thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we really do need each other. I need to chase after you. You need to chase after me. It's a whole thing. You're going to keep doing your thing, whatever. But he's hunting. And he said, well, I'm sorry. I've got to go, Clarice. I got another meal coming around. And he's chasing after Dr. Chilton. That's who he's on.
Which one was Chilton?
The Baltimore psychiatrist that was, he's my patient, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so he was in like the Caribbean or something like that, but he was calling from a payphone, also very nice payphone.
Yeah. Sick.
But yeah, kind of he says, I'm having an old friend for dinner.
That's
having an
what he
old
said.
friend for dinner.
Yes. So
Literally.
pretty
And then-
fucking awesome ending. I like that.
Yeah, they botched this not having a sequel because it could have been.
Well, it does.
Yeah, but
Not with her, though.
It's bad
Right?
with her. So they
It's
have
more Hannibal.
They
I
have
watched it.
Hannibal. They have Red Dragon.
There's one where he
Red
eats the
Dragon's-
guy's brain with the guy.
That might be Red Dragon.
He takes the head off,
yeah.
and he's like, apparently you can't feel your brain. So, like, the guy doesn't know his top of his head is
Like
gone.
there's no nerves.
There's no nerves. It's
For if
so you
that's-
could like start poking your brain, you wouldn't feel it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does like do like a whole thing, and it just
Which one is that? Might be not the sequel, but maybe like the third.
it might,
don't know.
they do a prequel and then a sequel. I don't know. I can't remember the order of it, but one's Red Dragon. That's the prequel. And
But they
then
didn't do anything else with Clarice.
Hannibal is a sequel. If they did, Clarice is in Hannibal, but it's like how he was in this one for like 16 minutes.
Mhm.
It would be the same for Hannibal. Like she wasn't a star.
You imagine he calls her and he's like, "Bring," and she's like, he gets into Clarice and he's like, hello, Clarice. I got you on speaker. It's me and Meg.
I have an old friend for you now. His name's Migzik. Go ahead, say hello. Roar!
Me and Megs are road tripping, having a friend for dinner.
Road tripping. Migsy, say hello.
I can't. I can't. Yeah. I can't.
He's just one of the fucking Sesame Street characters.
Easy, Megs.
Is there a most rewatchable scene in this movie?
Mhm.
Hard to say in a horror thriller serial killer movie, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
The dancing.
God,
It's like the least.
I would not
Oh.
want that. I'll give you a couple options.
Oh yeah,
Maybe most memorable.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
I'll give you.
Watch it every night.
I watch it every night before bed.
Yeah, that was weird.
The first Lecter meeting, the corridor, the inmates shouting, his little calm voice, the MIGs come flap.
Good morning.
The second one, his whole escape sequence is interesting. Just that, the face on face, blood everywhere, the blood dripping out of the elevator, him in the ambulance, he's eating somebody else. Like, God, did this guy? I mean, I guess so. I mean, if you were cooped up somewhere for 8 years and then you finally have freedom.
Him? We like him. We like Lecter a little bit.
Yeah,
but we hate
because he's smart.
Buffalo.
Well, it's because he's smart and
he's charming.
He's very charming, and you're like,
people will say we're in love.
Megs, be ready in 5. I'm almost there.
Megs, get the car ready. I hope it's gassed up. I told you.
It's weird that we like him. I think it's because he can speak well, and he's older, and you don't really see him kill anybody until he's out. Then you start to kind of hate him.
It's because there's a refinement to him.
Yeah.
It's because when you see, so you go to James Gum and you see the state in which he's living and stuff, and you're like, I wouldn't be friends with this person. He's fucking disgusting. He lives like a hoarder.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ugh.
Who likes bugs like that? A
true.
fucking freak. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest about this. And then you look at Lecter.
Yeah.
He's classy.
Everything is classy.
Classy, superior.
And to the point where it might be too classy, and you're like, wow, this guy's like fucking hoity-toity.
Yeah, Chianti.
But because he has that element to him where he's like high class,
Yeah.
but he's willing to get into the muck.
Yeah.
You're like,
He's respectable.
He's respectable because you admire his level of education and that he's able to do this stuff. You're scared of him.
Yeah.
Because he is capable of pure evil and all these different things that like most people aren't. But you're also like, you kind of admire, damn, this guy has all these skills and all this thing.
Yeah.
But I got too much respect to
and
be like,
he's honest. He's not hiding.
Yes.
And he's already been caught, so you kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. Whereas Gum, he's hiding who this person is that he's pretending to be weird, and he's not caught yet. So, you give Anthony Hopkins, because he's also superior because he's telling you everything about these guys.
Yes.
He's helpful. He's honestly like a teammate.
He's an authority.
He's an authority.
That's what it is. He's an authority figure in this because he actually has history in finding out things about people because he's a fucking psychiatrist and a world-renowned one at that. It just so happens he also likes eating people. So there's that. That's why we like him. Other rewatchable scene was the basement night vision thing. I don't know that's, I would say probably that first meeting with Lecter. If you're going to watch a scene and be like, all right, and it's not, believe it or not, it's not the fucking cum shot that Spider-Man Miggs shoots out. It's just their interaction together.
Miggs, wake up.
Miggs, wake up. Yeah! Freak, dude.
Mine would be the opening the door with Gum.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Best line? Did we already cover that?
The liver line's pretty damn good.
The liver line's pretty
Everybody quotes that.
It's that little thing he does too. Oh,
yeah.
God.
You think he came up with that?
The covet thing you guys.
The covet thing was,
Covet thing, that's a great.
That was definitely the smartest thing in the movie.
That's the
smartest.
smartest.
It was like actual good detective work.
If you were to say who won the movie,
him.
Yeah,
you think so?
I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
It's not even close.
It's supposed to be Foster's movie.
She did great. This is her only good movie she's ever done.
She's a good girl.
I would say it's my favorite of her. I don't really like her in movies, to be honest with you.
No.
I know she's a good actress.
When I see her, I go, fuck. I'm still going to watch.
Like, I know she's a good actress.
Yes.
I just don't like watching. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not my cup of tea, I should say.
There's plenty of guys.
But there's other guys like that too, like Guy Pearce. Good actor. I just don't like really
Pedro Pascal. I'm like, fuck.
Again with this guy?
He's good,
dude,
but
Game of Thrones, and then
just
after that, just stop.
Yeah, I got you.
They put him in every.
Who, Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, they put him in everything.
He was good as Joel, though.
He was good.
Great as Joel.
Good
Wait,
Joel.
he was
Very
in Game
good
of Thrones?
Yeah,
that's his first big breakout.
In Game of
He was a beast
with the sword.
He's good. He's also in Narcos. He's pretty good.
That's
in
what he's talking
Narcos.
about.
Yeah, he was good in
That's what you
Narcos,
thought
too.
you said, Joel.
No. Joel
No.
is Last of Us.
Joel-
No, that I fucking hated. Season 1 I loved. After that I went, I can't.
I'm only.
I'm gonna be
I'm
a dad.
I'm gonna be a dad now.
Yeah, but didn't Pedro do a good job as Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, he's kind of like LeBron for me, where you make politics such a big thing for yourself that I can't even watch you act
Okay.
anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, I don't want to do too far down the rabbit hole, but you know who'd be good for Joel? The dude that plays Rip on Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah.
He just beating the fuck out of people.
yeah.
Cole Hauser.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
House,
dude.
baby. So Jonathan Demme is the director, the horny director for this.
Okay.
I don't know that he wins the movie, but he does a damn good job. Buffalo Bill, certainly a memorable character. I don't know that he wins it because it's hard to have a villain win it, but I think you guys are probably right. I do think
Yeah,
it's
like the-
Hopkins. It's
yeah.
Hopkins. He's in it for 16 minutes. It's the shortest performance ever to win Best Actor in a
damn.
movie. Or one of the short. I think somebody has broken it since then. I can't remember what for though. But yeah, pretty interesting little
Was it
little
Heath
bit.
Ledger?
No, he was in that movie for more than 16 minutes. He was in that for more. What's aged the best in this? You got some POV filmmaking techniques that were pretty new at the time.
I would say the
Procedural texture, theme of there's some like theme of catching killers and getting
That's
behind
what
the
I would
psyche.
say. FBI.
I
stuff.
think the Buffalo Bill's whole story, setting, his house, his behavior. I mean, there's a lot of serial killer shit out there. This is like, it feels the most real.
Hey, can you help me? Could you just like help
He
me?
pretended to be hurt.
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
it is creepy because like, dude, back then, when was this movie set for? Let's say like late 80s, early 90s. Dude, we didn't have information like this.
Mhm.
You knew of like some serial killers and shit,
Mhm.
but it was like a phenomenon. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, here's how they're getting their victims, or it was like a Dahmer might have been known and like, hey, he's only really going after like a couple of gay kids at a gay
Yeah.
bar or whatever. You don't think of like, dude, there's this poor guy over here. Look at him with his fucking casted arm.
Yeah.
He
You
can
don't
barely.
think they could be your neighbor.
No, you
But
never do.
That's what makes it scary.
But dude, if
Never
you're in
do.
the middle of like a Walmart parking lot and you want to help somebody get something, okay.
Yeah.
But late at night, you're a
Mhm.
girl alone. Why is he putting a couch in his car at 12 a.m.?
Think about it.
And you're gonna get in?
You
I
go
mean-
first.
If you could just get,
You get all the way back there.
I could see it though, like,
Oh, I could see girls doing it for
Yeah,
sure.
because you're like,
I just want to be
mean,
nice.
Well, no, he's probably like has to drive all the way across the freaking state.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
What's the
And then just
Yes.
No, there's
It's. I know what you're about to say. It's people are afraid to say no. It's from the dragon tattoo. where the guy
best
said,
line.
That's
"You're
it.
People are more afraid of
That's it.
offending
offend
someone
me
than actually losing your life.
Yes.
Yep.
You're more afraid of that
100%.
than actually being hurt.
Yes, dude. Perfectly said too.
Yeah.
Because he's right. People would rather not listen to that instinct inside
Yeah.
of them.
He was like,
that's
you knew you shouldn't have came inside. Remember?
there's something up here.
You have to like learn that
Yeah.
muscle of just being like, yeah, we gotta go now. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just offend somebody.
No, and it sucks because it never feels good. But like,
They have fucking Lecter to thank for that. Lecter. Also, I can't say his name without going
Lecter.
into Jodie Foster mode. Lecter. They have him to thank for it because by him identifying who the fucking guy was,
Yeah.
by giving the details that he gave and helping them think through. Now, come on, use your brains here, guys.
mhm.
When we're breaking through, what do? The whole covet thing.
Yeah, he's their boss.
He's basically instructing them on
Yeah.
exactly what to do. That kicks off their whole profiling thing. Like, I know that he's like Crawford's ahead of this behavioral unit
Yeah.
and all that other shit. They don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. Jack Crawford, not good at his job. I'm just
No.
going to say that shit right now.
Yeah.
Not good.
All of the men are incompetent. They all are staring at her the whole time, like, what's she doing here?
Would she?
But they're like, none of them do anything the
What's
whole
she
movie.
doing here? No,
It's
they-
probably
And they just get, they either do nothing or they get murdered by Hannibal Lecter.
Yes, they're dumb. She
Yeah.
knows what she's doing because she's listening to him. and she's at least smart enough to figure out he's onto something here.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's not an idiot. He might be a sick puppy, but he's not dumb. And so she does what others aren't willing to do, and that's fucking listen to the guy. So they have him to thank for it, for, I guess, the beginning of FBI profiling. We thank Hannibal Lecter. The stuff that aged the worst. I don't really know that there's a ton that aged poorly, other than there's no fucking way that you're taking an FBI trainee out.
Yeah, that doesn't
And,
really make any sense.
You know, you're just not doing it. That's not realistic at all. I can't think of anything else. It was really like I don't know. I thought they did a pretty good job. It's aged pretty well. There's some things that are very, but not stuff that I would say, you know, like the technology stuff, but I don't think stuff that I would say aged pretty poorly. Even though they're pretty goddamn horned up throughout this movie, there's not a lot of HR violations in this. You know what I mean? Like,
no real nudity either.
No. Other than that
Yeah.
great big fat person on the table.
Yeah.
That was it, though. But it was a waterlogged corpse. And, well, I guess you get James Gum tucking his dick behind himself for a period, listening to your wild
Still
Horses
no
song.
nudity.
No, not really. I mean, really nothing. Just, yeah. So, I don't know. Not a whole lot aged worse, unless you guys have something. Any other picking nicks that we haven't talked about? We talked about there's no fucking way an FBI trainee is doing all this. They're not getting handpicked unless it's like the director's daughter or something like that.
I think they could have cut some of the just like random little montages of like a military base and guys just like like just running, just kind of out of nowhere. But
Yeah, not necessary.
that's just why I'm watching it, trying to look at stuff that takes it down. But it's a pretty high rated. Not many holes.
Senator, did it make your nipples hard? It's just
That was a little great. Yeah,
it's just weird.
I loved it.
It's just weird. And I guess they're trying to give some levity to the characters. Oh, and one other thing. Love the pat suit.
What?
What the fuck are we
Love the
doing here?
suit.
Love the suit. Like, is she supposed to be Hillary? I'm
And
not
one
sure what's
last
happening.
thing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And hold on, one last thing.
Is that a BBL?
It's a little chilly out here, Senator. I can see your nipples through the suit. Love them. Just weird, man. I don't know about any other, like, picking nits on it. Maybe some forensic stuff. Like, I mean, these guys could do their job a little bit better and fucking catch on, but it's still the 90s, man. We didn't have all the footage and stuff. I don't think
This was 91, right? It almost feels more like an 80s.
It does feel like an 80s movie because I don't think the internet is super prevalent. Like, fax machine. There
They're
was like
probably filming it in 90.
Yeah.
So
there's like one fax
it
machine
came
in the
out in
movie.
91.
You know, so I think that stuff maybe because nowadays you get, I mean, there's still jurisdictional bullshit where, you know, departments are like fighting with each other and stuff. And locals don't want to deal with the FBI and they don't want to deal with the state.
Fucking feds.
Yeah, fucking feds. Are you serious? No, they're not taking our case away. It's our case. Come on, this is our fucking.
Yeah, whenever I see that, I'm like, great. This is is stupid.
Okay, this might be the one movie where the chief isn't like, you're off the case.
Yes.
Give me your
Yeah.
badge and gun.
No, he's like, oh,
I mean, he doesn't listen to her.
you're freaking suck, dude.
Yeah. But
He's like-
he doesn't suspend her.
Go back to Lecter and find out what's going on, Starling.
And be safe.
Yeah, exactly. And be safe. I need you
Ugh.
back here in one piece.
See you in that suit.
See you on that private jet. We want to take a PJ later? This guy. Now, casting notes. Pretty interesting stuff. Originally, when this was early in development, Gene Hackman was acquired. He had acquired the rights and planned to direct and star in the film.
As Lecter?
No, well, I don't think as Lecter.
Who would he be?
He could only be Crawford.
I think only Crawford. And let me tell you, Gene Hackman, one of the horniest guys. R.I.P., buddy. One of the horniest guys in cinema history.
Yeah.
And woof, that
I feel
guy.
like he's only a general.
He would have played Miggs.
Well, he could have played Miggs. He could have played Crawford. He could have played anybody that was ready to get down.
You're on speaker. Miggs is here.
Hello, Clarice. Good to see you. No, I would. Horny Al Pacino could have been in this movie. No, I'm kidding. So he ended up just dropping out, and I think he was supposed to star in. I think he might have ended up. Can't remember if he sold the rights to this back to whoever he got it from, but he dropped out. Just too uncomfortable with the stories violence and dark tone. Jodie Foster aggressively pursued the role, but they were lobbying at first. She wasn't the first choice. Ultimately, the director that ended up doing the movie wanted her, but they were going for Michelle Pfeiffer at first.
Sexy.
And Michelle Pfeiffer's sexy as fuck. I mean, Crawford would have been knocking into the fucking walls with his pecker in this. I'm telling you. So she ended up turning it down. She's like, this is just too disturbing. I don't like this. Like, I don't mind doing a rated R movie, obviously, but not doing this shit. Meg Ryan was up for it. Would have been interesting. Weird. I don't think that I've seen her in anything other than a rom-com. So I don't know if you even remember Meg Ryan movies, Colin.
Wow.
You've got Mail and all that shit. But no, go with Foster. You know, that was interesting. Anthony Hopkins almost didn't get the role.
She could do it.
He was not the studio's top choice. Well, we talked about one already, Jack Nicholson. Actors that they had either discussed this with or approached before they landed on Hopkins. Jack Nicholson, Robert Duvall.
Maybe.
Interesting. Sean Connery, fucking hysterical.
No.
Clarice, why don't you just come in here and rub my chest hair for a second?
Robert Duvall's from
Dude, Godfather, The Judge,
Yes.
like a million things. He could have done it. It would have been interesting. Another one,
I
R.I.P.
don't like that.
R.I.P.
Looks
like
like
a week or two ago. He does kind of look a little Putin-y. Sean Connery rejected the script because he found it too disturbing, whatever. But the director, Demme, was like, we're going to go with Hopkins. And this guy wasn't really like a known entity as well as, I mean, he was big in like theater and stuff. And I think he had done movies, but not like, this is his fucking role. And there is nobody else that could do it. The way
only
he
one
does it.
guy that I think of, but he's too young.
Go on.
Spacey. And I'm not joking. He actually can do that.
French Spacey?
No, real.
American
Like,
Spacey.
he was in
person.
7.
He was in 7.
And he was amazing.
He was fucking good.
He could have done it, yeah.
Spacey
Would
could
have been
done
as
this.
good, but
Spacey
He would have been too
plays
young,
a
yeah.
dick better than just about anybody else in Hollywood. So, yeah, I mean, he could do it. It's a different character, but could he play a smart, arrogant asshole that you would believe would have been a psychiatrist that ate his victims? Yep. Although Hannibal Lecter in this movie, Anthony Hopkins, looks like he would eat people. I don't know that Kevin Spacey looks like he'll fucking shoot you in the back of the head. I don't know that he looks like he'd eat you. Oh.
I think he looks like he would touch you a little bit.
it would have been funny.
Give me a Christopher Walken one.
How are you? How are you?
You're looking in the wrong places.
It would have been bad, actually.
It would have been
It
really
would've been
bad.
so bad.
Just
Morgan
seeing-
Freeman?
when she comes around the corner and he's just standing there, like seeing Walken.
Yeah.
I laugh when I see Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
funny with Anthony Hopkins.
Danny
It's
DeVito.
It's funny.
Because he was good as Penguin. I'm serious. He can go serious. Danny DeVito can be serious.
Penguin was not serious.
You're telling me.
the Batman with Penguin that he's in was really
Was
good.
not
Are you
serious.
kidding?
Where he was Penguin.
He's like super fat.
Yeah, and he's got like the fish. He's eating the fish.
You're telling me it's just the penguin in there. That's what it is. It's
Dude.
just penguin. The penguin character is the only thing in there. That's hysterical. If you were to remake this movie today, is there anybody that you would throw in there that's like a definite?
Today?
Yeah. Could you do Ralph
I
Fiennes?
feel like Gandolfini would have been a good something. I don't know what. Like Crawford, maybe,
Crawford.
Seymour Hoffman.
before he died.
In terms of rankings, this is definitely in a lot of like top 50 lists. In a lot of places, top 25.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds
yeah.
fair.
Easy.
Which I think is fair. It's a fucking great movie. It's aged very well, honestly.
Yep.
Um,
Still hasn't been beaten.
not a whole lot to complain about on this one, guys. So I'm glad that we got a chance to tackle it a little bit. And, give me your scores. What do you think about this?
9-8.
9-8.
My highest score
Wow,
ever.
that is your highest score ever, Jimmy.
I think
Crickets.
it's that good.
CK?
8-9.
8.
Whoa!
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did not see
Maybe a
that.
9-0. I'll come up to a 9-0, I guess.
No, Megs, be quiet.
Anyways,
Still an orderly.
I'm curious to see what Shane says.
Hit it, Megs.
I don't know that I've given too much thought to this. I will say, for me, it's like an 8.5.
Ooh.
And the reason being
Migsy, no.
is it really doesn't have a lot of holes. If I watched this movie when it first came out, I'd probably think it's a freaking 10.
Yeah.
I'd probably think it's awesome.
True.
I think the reason that I would score it there is just because I've seen so many things since this was made that really pull from this, that it kind of diminishes it some. Because it's like...
Doesn't that enhance it?
I mean, it does enhance it in some way, but like, I don't know. I'm looking at V1, where we're up to like V25 right now. You know what I mean? You know, the iPhone 17 is way better than the first iPhone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you still got to fucking pay homage to the first iPhone, because
Yeah.
it was like, dude, that's fucking genius. And there's really not a whole lot of holes in this one, dude. I think the reason that I have to, at this point, knock it down a touch is this the stuff that we talked about that makes me wonder, like, what the fuck are we doing here? The raising of the guy on his escape is bizarre. I don't know how he did that. It's impossible. How did he get the pen? What's happening? You know, talking to somebody about their nipples is hysterical.
Is
it
a comedy, actually?
It could be a comedy, honestly, in the right hands.
I feel like we have more jokes about this movie than any other movie.
We do.
Like, we quote this more than anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. But look, great job. Great job. Jonathan Demme and everybody else that made the movie. Awesome.
Good work.
We loved it. We really did. President Trump loves it too. He does.
That's getting better.
It's getting better. It's getting better. You know, we've been busy the last few days. We've been busy. But best serial killer movie ever? I'm going to say no. But
what's better?
Is it up there?
Probably Prisoners.
Oh, Prisoners is pretty damn good. That's on.
Is that a serial killer movie?
Well,
it is.
I mean, it's.
It is.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
But
I don't know.
That's gonna wrap this episode, though. We'll talk about. We got a couple of really good months coming up. So next month, April, we are gonna do CK month. CK.
Oh yeah.
You've
I
got
already know two.
2 of them picked out already. 2 movies that are fucking bangers.
Should I say it?
You can say them.
Shot Caller and what's the other one? I forget.
You got Shot
I
Caller,
forgot.
and you pulled up Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh yeah, I'm sticking with that.
So we got 2 of them filled out. May is going to be CB month, and I know I got
Migsy May.
God, stop it. I got a couple ideas of what I think you're going to call out.
I think you do.
I'm pretty.
I'm newer.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm excited. I know you wanted to do Begonia, you little freak.
I do love Begonia. I just watched Marty Supreme. I just watched Housemaid.
Wow.
Well,
we're going to try to knock out 4. It might be tough. You know, shit always happens. Life comes up. But we're going to try to talk about as many as we can. So I'm looking forward to that. As always, appreciate our audience. If you can, go on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow on Spotify, follow on Apple Podcasts. We're also on iHeart, Amazon, and Deezer. And if you aren't aware, Apple is now rolling out the video pods. So you can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on Spotify and now on Apple Podcasts coming up this month. So looking forward to the next one. Until then, we're clocking out.